Madden Football is the home of Super Bowl 56, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Niners, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. On play action, now Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Mitchell. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary. Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. So for Kyle Shanahan, he had it right, as the challenge is a good one. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. On 1st down, Mahomes out to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Rolling to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. The 40. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 73 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mahomes going to throw. Open man is hit. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now it's Mahomes again. Steps away. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Then he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 10-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd and 6. Garoppolo looks to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, Garoppolo. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Working with his 2nd and 4. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And Gould is able to put it through, and that will do it for this first half. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up. They have to remember what they did to get here, put that back into play here in the second half, and I think they'll be all right.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
They'll buy some time right. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd and inches, Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time getting the sack. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelce. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. On the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. after the sack on first down. Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
3 yards the gain there, second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You definitely won't like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing, the O-line coach will.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 1:50 remaining. To throw is Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's going to be 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 31, Garoppolo. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Garoppolo now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Garoppolo again. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl